Welcome to the Stonegate Farm Trail Challenge for May 2nd and May 24th. This is level 3. You're currently looking at the pavilion overlooking the limestone ring, which can be used for warm-up, and the stabling barns. The grass area is where parking will be, which overlooks the trail course, which we're kind of scanning here. All levels, with the exception of novice, 1, 2, and 3 are doing very similar tracks, but different difficulties on the obstacles. So like levels 1 and 2, they are starting with the raised L. And level 1, simply walked through it. Level 2, walked in and backed out. But level 3 will be facing their hindquarters to the back through and backing in. This is a little bit more challenging because the horse knows something's back there and they want to wiggle side to side and maybe bump into a post. So that's what makes the level 3 a little bit more challenging. So they're backing all the way through. And after they get past the last post here, 1 horse's length before they turn and continue on at trot to the water box. Now, for those of you who are riding in hand, you need to show 5 or 6 strides. In the beginning where it says to trot, you may walk in the middle, because it's a bit of a distance in between some of these obstacles. And as you round the turn here to get in line with the water box, you should be trotting. So we can show a smooth transition to walk, let the horse look what it's doing. We're going to walk in, do a 360 in the water box, and then continue out. Everyone will exit at the trot. And when you go past the balance beam, those who are riding will pick up right lead canter. I will show you where you're going to go in a minute, but I want to show where the others, where the in-hands are going to go. So the in-hands are trotting from the water box, not very far. They're going to go past the balance beam, and they're going to go between the spokes and the end of the balance beam. Here they will do a halt, and you can trot forward, walk or trot forward to the teeter-totter, which you can see in there. So it's being judged as the trot and the halt and the move off, which can be at walk or trot. But remember, you do have to trot the last 5 to 6 strides before the teeter-totter. Now, back to those who are riding. You are cantering on right lead, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to canter past, actually between, this will be a better term, past Boulder Alley on the outside. And then this is going to be a little tricky, so you're going to have to plan your ride through here because it's a little bit of a tight turn, but kind of go across at an angle to go between the rocks here. All still cantering on the correct lead, the right lead. And as you get between the fan and Boulder Mountain, you will come back to trot. From here, you will trot to the teeter-totter. Those in hand are going to be coming through that opening over there. Going to have to trot this little bitty turn. So you want to hug over here to give yourself plenty of room. Trot, 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 trot. Step up on the the teeter, and we are going to do a 360. And I'm checking to see, because I want you to go one way on the other. You are in the middle of the box. You are going to do a 360. I'm trying to get my cheat sheet out, which you will have. You'll do a 360 to the left, centered on the balance beam. Boom, 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 boom. And off, straight and centered as best you can. Do a little bit of a zig and a zag to get over to the cake box, where you will be aiming for the point. You'll go up the 3 steps and then onto the box, where you will halt. Do a 360 to the right this time. You can see Boulder Mountain over there. And we're looking down into the Coliseum. And step off at the point. Step down. Steps down. Step down. You barely have room for 1 horse's length before you turn. And you head over to Boulder Mountain. Now this is going to be broken down into a couple different scores because of what we're asking you to do. Step up, step up, step up, step up, trot, and halt. That's the end of the movement. You will trot until you get to just about to the curve. 2 big rocks from the end, if you can see that. And then from here, starting your next movement, is you're going to rein back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically across the top where it's straight. And then you're going to trot forward. And down the steps. And again, for plus points, if you and your horse can do it in sync, you're in great shape. You get straight and trot. And this is not a very long trot, so we're going to trot it anyway. Now we're going to walk. I'm getting too bumpy. Going to trot all the way over here. No walking in between for the in hands because it's not that far. And now we're going to do the fan. Okay, there's the fan. In hand, you will be leading, and you'll be doing the whole fan, center to center, all the way around. But the difference in this one is we will do a halt, straddling. Oops, you can't see my shadows. But a front legs and back legs straddling over the high pole, and then walk down. Turn, get straight, turn left. And we're trotting all the way, but I'm not trotting because I bounced the camera too much. But we're going to trot all the way to the balance beam, whereas level 2 was allowed to walk here. So you're going to be perpendicular to the balance beam, facing the fence. You're going to step up, halt, do a 90-degree angle turn, whereas the level 2's just turned. But you're going to halt all 4 feet, which means you're going to be near the edge. And you're going to turn 90 degrees and then walk straight across. Sadie's leading the way. Step down and exit at a trot. And you'll see an X on your map, but as you make the turn to approach the side pass rail, We're looking at the water to the left. In this one, you're going to go from the downhill side, the left side, and you're going to go up the hill, left to right, and then you're going to repeat, and you're going to go down the hill over the side pass rail. From there, you're going to trot over to the water, and the horse is going to step in, and there will be more water here. The horses that are being ridden, we want you to take a nice big arc through the water in trot. And those standards won't be there, but there's an opening there. The in hand, this is a little trickier. The cattails haven't turned green yet, so maybe we'll trim them down. But in hand, you're going to lead them along the edge with you staying up on top, and you do not need to trot them in the water. You can walk with them. And then from here, we're going to continue to trot. And a little left turn. And we got the bobcat out today getting ready to do some cleaning up. Sorry for the way the course is looking, but it will be hopefully better by the weekend. So the Texas two-step. Step up. Up to the top. And then down. Easy now. Easy now, all 4 feet on the bottom step. Turn around, 180. And I believe the first turn is to the left. Let me look at my directions. No, excuse me, the Texas two-step. The first turn, I'm sorry, is to the right. And then you're going to get to the bottom. And then your second turn is to the left. And you're going to step off. 3, 4, turn. Now we're going to walk past the crossbucks, and we're trotting now, and those in hand can walk until the end of the crossbuck, but those that are riding are trotting from the Texas two-step up to the crossbuck. And you might want to stay a little bit closer to the pond, because now you're going to be picking up left lead canter. And we're going to canter along the deep water. I'm going to back up a little bit to the in hand guys. You're going to trot off the Texas two-step, and you're going to trot to the crossbucks, where you will walk to the edge of the bridge. Then you will trot forward again to the tree that's right across from the bridge, where we will see a transition to walk. Excuse me. I'm going to have to look at my map again, but anyway, we will correct it. But you're going to do trot, walk, trot transitions to be scored, and then walking here again, or trotting if you don't mind trotting in hand. But in any case, the others are still cantering until they get to that tree, and then they will come back to trot to the down and out, but we're going down but not out. You're going to get down into the bottom, and you're going to make a 270. It's a 3/4 of a turn inside of the down and out, which is fairly wide. So you're going to be turning 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270. Now you can do it to the left if you want to. You'll be facing this way, and you can go 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 170, 270, excuse me. And I might have said that wrong, but you get the idea. You get in there, you turn 3/4 of the way around, you head up the trench, and we are going to trot through the trench. Trot, 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 trot. And you are not considered, the obstacle is not considered completed until you get past the rocks, the boulders, and there's a little mulch pile there. And you'll go through and halt and salute the judge in the judge's stand. In hand, you will be coming up the outside edge on top, being careful not to be on top of the railroad ties, as they're not really secure. And you only need to trot the middle third of the trench, as it's like 120 feet long and it's the end of the course. So we'll cut you a little slack. That's it for now. The map will be posted soon. Don't have it done yet. Enjoy. Hopefully the sun will be shining on Saturday.